New Gallup poll out on the issue of gay marriage in America, and there are some really positive results. So remember, you go back not that long ago, I think it was 37% or thereabouts of the American people supported gay marriage in 2006. That's not that long ago, man, and that's a low number. Like 37% in 2006, that's when I was graduating high school. Overwhelming majority opposed gay marriage. As time went by, we eventually chipped away. I think in 2010, you got a simple majority, 51, 52% thereabouts, supporting gay marriage. Then it went up to 58%. Wow. Then it went up to 60%. Wow. 60% of people supporting gay marriage. What's it today? 64% of the American people support gay marriage. Only 34% oppose it. Yeah, this is a great example of an issue where I think given time, given the arguments and the information, the American people just show that they're progressive and they're liberal. So you often hear people in the mainstream media say, this is a center-right country. It's not a center-right country. It's not even a center-left country. It's just a left country. You go issue for issue on the opinion polls, and the American people are just progressive. They're liberal. So 64% now support gay marriage. I mean, that's an overwhelming victory. Look at that fucking chart and how it moves. You know? Let's see. In 1997, it was just 27% of people who supported gay marriage, 68% opposed. And now 64% support. So this is what happens when people are given the option of progressivism and liberalism. Like, hey, here's a thought. Maybe we treat everybody equally, and we give them the same rights as straight people. So there are gay people, they exist, they love people, they like people who are the same gender. Why not just give them the same, tax rights under law, treat them equally, let them have the title? Why not? Why not? And then people went, after a while, yeah, you know what? Who cares? Go right ahead. So, but there's even some more interesting stuff. Look at this next chart here. Support for gay marriage by political party. So you have 74% of Democrats, 71% of independents, and guys, look at that, even 47% of Republicans say, yeah, I'm fine with gay marriage. You almost have a majority of Republicans now. About half of Republicans say, yeah, I'm fine with gay marriage. And then the final chart here, this is support for gay marriage by religious group. Don't ask me why, but they only included Protestants and Catholics here. 65% now of Catholics support gay marriage. How about that? 65% of Catholics and 55% of Protestants. Something can be really unpopular, and then once you give people the proper arguments for it, and you give them enough time, and you give them enough information, you give them enough news stories on the topic, eventually they'll come around. So, I would bring up other progressive issues like single payer. Hey, give people time and they'll get there. But they're already there. It's already 60% of the American people that support single payer, Medicare for all. They already, majority, I think 55% support free college, or it might be 58%. You already have 80% who want to raise the minimum wage. Only 17% still support being in Afghanistan. It's more unpopular than Vietnam now. And so on many issues, we're already there. But even on issues where we're not there, give it some time, give people the arguments, and they'll come around. So a great example is I think the death penalty. The death penalty is one of very few issues where it's a plank on the platform of Justice Democrats where most Americans are not with us. There's a slight majority in favor of the death penalty still in the U.S. Well, look, I think you give people enough time and you give them the proper arguments, namely that we have innocent people on death row, and we have them there all the time. So if you have the death penalty, even though, sure, you may kill some monsters like Dylan Roof, guess what? You're also going to get many, many innocent people. So you let people know, by definition, you're killing innocent people if you have the death penalty. And oh yeah, the 8th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects from cruel and unusual punishment. You give them that argument, you give them some time, and eventually that'll switch. Because you look at the polls in Europe, for example, on the death penalty, and they're staunchly against it. So give us some time on the few issues where we're not progressive, and I think we'll get there. And I think gay marriage is just a great example of it, man. It's a great example, and it's great to see that number at 64%. Give it more time, soon it'll be 80%, and then it'll be 90%. And like I said, you know, going back years ago now, there's going to come a day where everybody looks back and goes, really? There was a time when we didn't give gay people equal rights? That's fucked up. And it will be viewed in a similar way as we looked at the pre-civil rights era. Like, really? There was Jim Crow? There was segregation? That's fucking crazy. It's going to be the same way with gay marriage in enough time, and it's going to be like that on virtually all progressive issues and liberal issues because the people are with us.